Hello guys, welcome back to the S3D Hobby Shop. I'm S3D and this is gonna be the final part review of the Bandai Metal Build Gundam Astray Blue Frame full weapon. So you can see I talk about the articulations of previous review. You want to see an articulation on this frame right here, you can check out the previous video, part 1. Unfortunately, the articulation from the waist down is pretty terrible. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I wish they would have done a better job designing the lower half of this figure. You know, the double jointed knee really isn't anything impressive at all. Looks like it pretty much is. Okay, this is as far as I can push it. So there we go. Yeah. That is the best I can do, and the lack of toe joints really hinder the posability on this. You know, it probably can't really do a kneeling pose. I mean, I can try it. A lot of people ask me to test this out. You know, I have actually sold a few. I think I have sold the Go Frame, a Matsumina once. Yeah, but. I did not know this thing has such a poor articulation. I don't know. The fact that it can't really do a proper kneeling pose, that's disappointing because how's it on the red frame, right? The red frame is like a samurai inspired. Yes, the samurai inspired gimmick. Not being able to do a kneeling pose due to the feet, limitation on the feet. Really is sad. So yeah, I guess this is the best you can do. You kind of have to position the feet so that it can, you know, stay. Yeah, you know what? This is better than nothing. But you know, I would still appreciate the ability to have a, you know, a toe joint. I think that would definitely be a lot better. And also, I would actually appreciate that if it actually have movable, you know, swing down hip joints, like all the modern master grades. Yeah, not having that is just like an oversight because I see master grades that are pre-2010 that have those kind of joints. So I know they have the technology to do it. Unfortunately, from my understanding, is that the Gunpla team and the Tamashii Nation team, the figure team, they don't communicate within the same company. So a lot of stuff just, you know, a lot of stuff that was developed just gets ignored within the company. We're talking about Bandai in general. So yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. This is what I heard from, you know, other reviewers and stuff like that. So anyway, I did actually miss one point of articulation, so I'm going to reinforce that in this video. We have this extra point of articulation right there. So all in all, I think the articulation is not the worst. I would say is average. It's okay. At best. Average at best. So yeah, for $300 figure, it still looks really good. It's still very solid. Yeah, another point I want to get across is that this waist articulation really is very limited. So yeah, that's another thing. And then these tend to pop off. Well, only if you well, yeah, if you clash the armor parts, it will pop off. It's not even you putting your hand there in the wrong place that it will pop off. It's just, you know, wrong. Yeah, those aspects of it really does suck. So there we go. I think that's pretty much all the cons for this figure. If those are deal breakers for you, and you're not super rich, then yeah, you might want to consider those facts and save your money. Now, for people who are high-end collectors with unlimited budget, I don't think you're gonna care. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna move this piece right there so we can unhinge the backpack. The backpack is connected to this piece, and this thing actually has a sliding gimmick, so yeah, that comes off, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna move this downward like that. So yeah, just gonna keep the backpack down like so. And then we're gonna attach the other backpack. This one is specifically for the storing the weapons and stuff. So let me see. Is there some kind of a locking mechanism? Evidently not. This thing is just gonna be floating like that, which is okay. I mean, it's not like the worst thing there is, but anyway, we're gonna attach the armor parts for the leg. So let's see, what do we do here? See, this one does actually go to the back, like so. Oops. So you have the slots right here. That slots in. I don't think the orientation actually matters. I think you just need to get them in place. There we go. Okay, so you have that. Then you attach the back piece right here, like so. And this one with the marking of the serpent tail, that goes right here, like that. And I'm gonna show you guys in another angle, like this. So this piece goes right here like that. This piece goes right here like that. Oops. Why am I pushing these things apart? Okay, like that. So you form a connection. Take this piece, slot that in right there. I mean, it looks really nice. Okay, and then I take this piece. Yeah, and that's not going anywhere. So once you have those connected, you just pop these in. I think these looks really cool. Kind of remind me of the Ifrit, Ifrit Kai, Ifrit Custom. Yeah, I mean, this is a very common look for, even the Zaku has these missile pots attached to the leg. It's like a very common design we see in the Gundam universe. I don't see this kind of design outside the Gundam universe, so yeah. And these feet, honestly, these feet are terrible. Like, this guy just have a difficult time balancing. Okay, and then another gimmick is that he can hold the missile pots with the hand grip. So, get that in there. I'm gonna have to finagle these fingers a little bit. There we go. It looks like there's like is that like a paint chip? Or is that, oh, that's plastic. That's a flash. Okay, so there's a little bit of nub right there on the finger. Yeah. Nub, flash, whatever you want to call it. And there you go. You can hold it like this while firing, which I think is kind of stupid. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to pop this off. Get rid of the whole hand. And we're going to attach these to here, right here on the shoulder, like that. And we're going to use the open posing hand. Right there, like so. And I'm going to do that with this thing right here too. There we go. Let's go and pop that off. Let's go. Oh, the hand actually comes up very easy on this figure, unlike the Astray. The Astray just got that little ring right there, which is very annoying. It likes to come off when you pull the hand off, unless you position it properly by like pushing it in snugly over the ball joint. I don't think this hand actually have a ball joint system. I think this is just a peg that's attached to this, and you can move it up and down. So that actually limits its articulation too. So, man, I guess the articulation on this guy is just mediocre. It's it could have made it with a lot better articulation, consider that it's got all these very nice die-cast joint parts. But I guess the technology was just not available for, for the metal build. That actually looks really cool, like that. If you don't like that, you can have him wield the bazookas. So we can do that too. Let's go ahead and grab the trigger finger. Yeah, these metal build hands are not so bad. It just sucks that, the handles are not universal. So this guy isn't able to hold like other, weapons from other universes. Unless you swap out the hand. Yeah. So you can see that in the previous review. I wanted to make this like a 40-minute review. That's why I separate these into separate parts. You can watch both of them, or you can just watch if you want to get the detail on the articulation, the base form and stuff like that. You can do that. Okay. So having a little issue getting the hand over the handle. I wish it comes with extra tools so I can make that easier. This is quite a pain in the butt, to be honest. Not being able to get this thing over it. Oh, I think this is good enough. So there we go. Can move this. You can actually pop this whole thing aside like that, and then it comes with these extra clips which you can clip onto the bazooka, and there's these slots to plug those in. There we go. I mean, you can have the bazooka just clip onto the backpack free floating, or you can have it attached to the hand. And this time you're gonna really have to activate that double joint, that elbow, in order to get it to fit properly. And oh look, the V-fin just popped off. Now that is definitely annoying. Okay, you know what I have to do? I'm gonna have to disengage, remove this bazooka first. I don't know what is going on, but this thing is in. Okay, there we go. I don't want to break like that peg on accident. So there we go. Why is it such a difficult time to put this thing? Yeah, I mean the handle isn't fitting properly. Man, that is disappointing. Okay, well, once it's properly connected, it does actually looks really cool. I don't know. You guys can choose if you guys want 2 rocket launchers. This thing still annoys me. Like the fact that they give you only one of these, and if it breaks, I have actually seen eBay listings where people have, the Strike Gundam, or the Strike Freedom, or the broken V-fin. Like it came broken in the packaging. Yeah, that definitely. You know what? Honestly, I think Bandai really needs to step up their game with the metal build and stuff like that. Just include extra V-fins. There's a lot of stuff they need to do to improve on these figures. And they should just do those, because I think if they make them worth the value, I think people will definitely buy them. Yeah, these older ones, with average articulation. I mean, it's got good accessory. It looks nice. It's feel really solid, but you know, all they need to do is a little bit of tweaking, and these figures could be, you know, from like mediocre to pretty good. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get this trigger finger in here. I think this one should definitely... Oh, I'm still having that same issue. Oh, no, I got lucky with this one. The hand actually went over it. And that fucking V-fin just came off. Oh, boy. I think it's just the design. Yeah, I seen a lot of Chinese reviewers complaining about this thing just constantly popping off. And it's super annoying. Yeah, it's absolutely true. There we go. I think that looks pretty cool. All right. So now it's got dual rocket launchers, missile pods. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks really cool. I think I want to display him like this in the shelves. And yeah, until I decided I want to get rid of it. I was thinking about getting rid of this thing like really soon, but we'll see. And by the way, I didn't get this for free. I actually paid for it, so yeah, that's an investment, because my business partner told me I might have to compare this guy with the other frames in the future. So yeah, I might have to compare this guy to the referee. I don't know which version of the referee I'm going to be comparing to. Maybe, hopefully, it's the high resolution model. Not another metal build. So there we go. That looks really cool. All right, we're going to swing this around. And here's another connection port for the beam rifle. So this one just plugs in right here. Like that. I think. There we go. Yep, it just clips. It looks kind of silly, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? There's also another connection port right here. I think this one actually allows you to connect it to the side skirt, if I'm not wrong. So, and maybe I didn't show that. So this thing pops out like that, and supposedly allows it to be connected to somewhere. Oh boy, I put the manual away, so now I don't know where this thing goes. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. I think it's the side skirt somewhere. It's not this hole. I know that for a fact. That's a little bit too big. So somewhere it can connect. I don't think it's a back skirt. I don't think it's a shield, because I don't see a connected port for the shield. Okay, well, I'll do an update video if I figure it out. Sorry, that was really embarrassing. That was a complete oversight. I wanted to talk about it, but I wasn't prepared for it. So there we go. That is gonna be our second review of part 2 of the Metal Build Gundam Astray Blue Frame full weapon, and that's the full weapon mode. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is worth the money for the general, general audience, or is something specifically reserved for people with lots of money who doesn't care about all the shortcomings? Either way, if you're like super crazy about Gundam, and you need something high end in your collection, this thing is still okay. Just, you know, unfortunately, the price you're going to be paying now is just ridiculous. But if you got it back in the day when it's like, you know, $150, I think you got a decent deal on it. So, all right, that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.